Joining us right now is T.I. T.I.
Yo.
Seacrest.
How you doing, sir?
What is up, my brother?
I can't complain, nothing much.
Well, last time I talked to you, we were just sort of getting into the release of these tracks, and now you're changing the world. I mean, you know, it really is. And the reason I want to have you back on is just to talk about the tremendous success that you're having with this new album. It's your biggest one to date. And also, specifically, we're going to talk about Whatever You Like and why that plays even deeper than just the surface level of the lyrics. But why do you think this album has been so big? You've done it before. Why was this one the biggest?
Well, I personally believe that that you know, the last year's events that took place in my life, you know, they kind of set the stage and provided the inspiration, man, for me to push myself and challenge myself and reach new heights of creativity. And, you know what I'm saying? And kind of, you know, they motivated me to you know, to really make some classic material.
You know, T.I., did you write and record this song under the house arrest, or just write it?
Well, no, not Whatever You Like. Whatever You Like, I made. That was one of the last songs that I recorded, so my situation had kind of, you know, had changed significantly. You know, I was closer to resolving my circumstances. But when I made Whatever You Like, man, I was really just playing around. It wasn't necessarily a song that I was, you know, recording, you know, for the purposes of a first single or for the purposes of making a hit record. You know, I was just having fun, you know, and you know, being creative and experimenting, seeing what could come about. And, you know, it came out to be what we know today as Whatever You Like.
All right, I want to talk more about the situation that you were in, where you're going, and how that song has a deeper meaning. There was an article in the LA Times I want to bring up in a second. It's 8:34. All right. Let's get back to T.I. T.I., did you see, I don't know if you did, a few weeks ago, the LA Times article about the song?
I believe I did. That's when she was kind of relating the song to the state of the economy right now.
Yeah, it talked about, you know, the latest ode to money might just be the perfect soundtrack for a nation in an economic tailspin. Whatever You Like, it's more than just another bling song. It's you know, one of pop's strongest embodiments of the weird mood that our nation is feeling right now. What did you think? What was your reaction to that article?
Well, you know, I mean, you know, of course, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just, you know, I never really thought that deep into it, you know, when I did it. Like I said, it was just a song that I was, you know, making specifically to, you know, show my appreciation to the female fans and having some fun at the same time. And kind of just, you know, let people see how I treat my lady and how I feel that, you know, a woman, you know, of my interest should be treated. You know what I'm saying?
You know, people got to understand, Whatever You Like blew up and became the most successful single, jumping from number 71 to number 1. That is a historical move on the charts.
Yeah. I could have never anticipated or expected that to happen.
Can you help me understand what happened? I mean, you were caught with a weapon?
Excuse me?
You were caught with an illegal weapon. What happened? Why did you get in trouble?
Yeah, those were the circumstances.
And why did you have it?
Well, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, man, to understand my train of thought, man, you have to kind of understand the clear and the present significant danger that, you know, that exists in my life and in the lives of people like me doing what I do.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, when you experience those kinds of levels of threat, you know, sometimes your judgment is a bit altered, you know, for whatever reason.
But T.I., is it a threat from people who are after you because of your success, or is it because of your background, your heritage?
Nah, I believe it's because of the success. You know, I believe because of the levels of success that a person like me are able to reach. And I also believe mixed in a little bit with the background of a person like myself. You know, sometimes, you know, there's a certain level of resentment there. There's a certain level of, why is he there and not me? There's a certain level of, there's a certain number of people that would rather kill you than congratulate you.
And did you? So you actually felt or had threats?
Absolutely. I mean, if you recall, man, back in '06, attempts were made on my life, and my best friend was murdered in the process. And those people had never been brought to justice at the time. So of course, so of course there was a high level of paranoia. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That existed.
And what happens from here? I mean, you've got the biggest album in the world right now, and do you actually have to go to jail?
Yes, I do.
When will that happen?
In '09.
You're at the peak of your career, and you got to. How long will you have to serve?
Well, I think that as it stands right now, it's looking like a year and a day.
Are you fearful?
Fearful? I mean, really, I'm looking forward to doing what it takes, man, to put this all behind me and move on with my life, honestly.
I play this song all the time, whatever you like. I play the Rihanna track as well all the time. I hear it at a club, and I see people, I see girls, I see guys. They literally, it changes their mood when the song comes on. You see them stand up, you see them sing along. Everybody wants Patron on ice. I mean, it's a feel-good song. And so to me, the juxtaposition of what's happening in your life, what happened in your life, where you are and where you're going is very interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, believe it or not, man, I'm really thankful of where I am in my life, because I feel like, what I've gone through, man, has, as unfortunate and as seemingly tragic as it may be, but I feel like it's allowed me to make the necessary adjustments in my life and in my organization to reach the levels of success that I feel like I have the opportunities and the potential of reaching. And it's actually made me a better person. I think I've become a better person because of it. I'm a lot more patient, mature, calmer, know. And I think after it's all said and done, man, what I'm saying, I'll be able to turn my negatives into a positive.
So, all right, we mentioned the success or whatever you like. Live Your Life breaks his own record. Live Your Life jumps from number 80 to number 1 on the charts. And I got a sneak peek of that video, by the way. Is that up online? Yeah, it's up at kissfm.com. But you break your own record. So it sounds like you have learned, and I hope you aren't in danger. I mean, I hope that all of this allows you to get through what you got to get through, and you come out and you continue to make people feel good. Because that's what, when we hear your music, we just feel okay.
Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And those are my definite intentions. Those are my hopes, beliefs, and intentions.
All right. Will you call me before? Will you call me before you go in?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right. We want to talk again to you. I love what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Except don't do that other thing anymore and get yourself in trouble. We need you out here making music.
You got it.
All right, T.I. Thanks for the call.
All right, man. Thank you.
Later.